What's up everyone, my name is Syed.
And I'm Ash. Welcome to our series, The Good, the Bad and the Unexpected.
In each episode of this series, we're going to take you to a destination around the world and we're going to tell you all about our experience without the BS.
In this episode, we're taking you to Freedom Beach in Phuket.
So Freedom Beach is in the southwestern part of Phuket.
Oh, you're better than me. Don't ask me about directions.
Yeah, and it's a bit difficult to get there actually, but we were lucky that we were staying in a hotel called, Avista Hideaway, and it was right near the hike trail to Freedom Beach. So because we're going in the jungle, apparently we have to be really careful with mosquitoes and insect bites here. So
yeah, because they have something, I can't remember what it's called, but something bad.
Anyway, malaria or something.
Yeah, something.
So a while ago, Ash bought these anti-insect repellent, not anti-insect repellent, just insect repellent bracelets you can put on your wrists or ankles. So we're gonna put it up and see how well it works. It keeps popping up in places you have to go if you're going to Phuket. And I actually didn't, I don't know if you did, but I didn't know that you need to go for a bit of a hike to actually get to the beach.
No.
I didn't know that.
And it wasn't a bit of a hike, it was a massive hike, I think.
Which is interesting because we found out that can be your choice. So we found out that there are multiple entrances and hike trails to Freedom Beach.
Yeah.
And some of the friendly locals gave us trying to give us good advice and told us, hey, don't just take the first one because there are people there, they're going to charge you, but it's actually free and public. So just keep going and take like the second or third entrance and it'll all be free, which we did.
And I think also if they told us, like maybe for some reason I thought it was going to be like an expensive charge.
Yeah.
If I knew how cheap it was, I would have taken the first
and for reference, I think it was 100 bahts per person.
Which is like $4 Australian or something.
Yeah. So yeah, we decided to listen to that advice, and as you're gonna see in the footage, we kept on walking after the first entrance and kept on walking, kept on walking
up the hill.
Yeah, and we were all sweaty and
dirt road. It was crazy eroded, big rocks everywhere. We were really lucky. We saw the most beautiful butterflies ever along that track, and
they looked like birds.
I felt like more like farm life, came across dogs and chickens and all the rest.
Yeah. What are they? That's an amazing butterfly. That's almost a bird.
Look at them. Oh my gosh, look at those ones. Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing.
So apparently this is the first entrance, and if you want to go through the first entrance, they'll want to charge you money. Yeah. But if you keep going, the next entrance will be free.
Yeah.
Look at all these bananas out in the wild.
So cool. Monkeys would be happy here, for sure.
Where are they? We haven't seen one yet.
No.
So we still haven't got to the next entrance yet, which is supposed to be free.
And we've probably been walking for maybe 15.
Yeah, and it's just going up, so it's not just further away, but it's gonna make our hike even longer.
Yeah.
What does this say? Use your translate magic, baby.
So a good app to have is Google, and you go in and take a photo.
Well, you can just do live translate as well.
Okay.
What? Prohibit any person from entering and taking possession of the family. Yeah, let's not take possession of any family.
Let's just not go that way.
Sometimes you can take possession of families there, but apparently
since that law came in,
apparently it's the off season, like for snapper. No take season for families. And we finally found the third hidden public entrance, and we started going down, but it was so challenging. It was so steep.
Yeah, and basically it was like an old school video game. Like there were certain challenges we had to get through to get to the end, and
That's right.
boss level.
I remember that spider at multiple places during the trail. There were these massive spiders with these webs, and there were ones, like you're saying, like a video game like at the top of the tree, and they would
just falling from above. You tried to clear the path, and then one just like fell down and scuttled away. Yeah, freaky. And by the end of it, we were dripping sweat.
Says the sign there, says free path. Thank you. Oh, look at the spider. This is the real toll right here. Go duck underneath. Here, baby. No. That's here. Duck here.
Here?
Yeah, go.
Oh my god. Oh no, I'm stuck. You'd think Australians would be used to spiders, but hell no. Not those kind of people. Wow, baby.
How long do you think the hike took overall?
I think about 30-40 minutes.
Yeah.
I think.
If you want to take it slow, and especially because we were there during rain season, it hadn't rained as much, but it was still a bit wet, slippery, so you wanted to take your time. And it could have been actually a bit dangerous as well in some of the areas.
Yeah, going down as well. It actually just kept going too. And just as I thought we'd get to like this magical kind of view, I was like, oh my God, there's more steps.
Yeah.
Or there's more rope, because some of the places didn't even have steps. There was more rope to hang on to while you're like, oh. And I'm so short too, my little legs, some of the steps were so big.
Yeah. All right, we thought this pathway is going to be free, but the real toll you gotta pay is with these massive spiders.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
No,
Glad you saw it.
Go away. Go into your home. Do you have a home? Oh my god, do you jump? This is what happens when you're early. Oh my word. Okay, don't come to the end. Oh yeah,
Okay,
keep going up.
Okay, let's go quickly. Oh shit! I was like,
That was like a game.
let's go quickly before it like decides to jump down, but it did.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's go.
Babe?
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean no? We gotta go.
Hey, you know like Crash
Let's
Bandicoot?
just. This is a flat surface, so let's just run quickly. Go. Quick, baby. That bit, quick. That's not the.
I don't know where it is.
No slow and steady. Yeah, just come. Just run here, baby. Yeah.
It's like on Crash Bandicoot or something where
Yeah.
they drop every like 10 seconds so you can run under it.
Yeah.
And it'll drop again.
I haven't gone around on like different hike trails here in around Queensland. I would rate that actually as a kind of a medium level difficulty.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you got to be fairly, I think,
Fit
reasonably
and able.
fit and able.
With my injuries, it was hard to
Yeah.
get down. Yeah.
Yeah, but once we made it down there, it was really cool because we had the whole beach to ourselves.
I really liked getting there and basically no one being there. I have like a bit of a mix with that. It was really nice to just be us, and there were a couple of locals, I guess, getting ready for the day. What we have realised is in Phuket, people generally get up later, I think because it's such a party town. So that's what we found with Freedom Beach as well. It was just kind of deserted except for a couple of locals getting ready for the day.
Yeah, I think it's pretty usual for the shops to open later in the day, in the morning at like 10, 11. But yeah, it was actually cool because, you know, you go to these popular social media spots and it's packed with people and you can't even take a photo or anything. On the opposite end of that experience, we actually had the whole area, the whole beach to ourselves.
Minus a couple of locals and the cutest little street dogs. So I think that's why this may be one of my favourite things, because I'm all about connection when I go travel. I want, like, I don't know whether it's a spiritual connection or a heart-to-heart kind of connection, and that's what I really felt like I had with these little dog souls.
Yeah, that was so
like,
cute.
it was really nice. like dogs are just so cute and playful, and I just think sometimes people neglect little street dogs and don't want to play with them because they're little grots or
Yeah, they didn't have
skinny or
anyone.
fleas or whatever.
And you gave them some water, played with one of them a little bit, and they wanted to repay you.
So much, like you could just tell.
They were so grateful.
So we kind of sat around there. We got a coconut off some locals. Yeah, fresh coconut. He just chopped up the top and we drank that.
So good.
Yeah.
And I think I actually kept the coconut after we drank it
did.
in my backpack. Took it to the hotel so I could
Hiked
like
up again.
scrape off the meat.
I
so
remember
good.
that. Yeah. Went for a bit of a swim, didn't we?
Yeah, just a quick dip because we were like, we've made all this effort to come here.
Yeah.
We might as well get our efforts worth.
Yeah. And it was pretty dirty. I would say the beach itself was, I don't know why, whether it's visitors coming or maybe tides or something that bring rubbish there, but there was a lot of rubbish.
Yeah, it's a real difficult area to access as well, so I guess that could be part of it.
Yeah, like no rubbish can kind of go back up.
Not easily, at least.
Yeah, that's so true, because it's just like this little kind of half moon beach, and then all of a steep incline, so I'd say people just dump their rubbish there, which is gross.
Yeah. What else?
I think that was about it. Like, honestly, we didn't stay there long.
No.
We actually didn't. It was really warm. We were so sweaty. I don't know. We played with the dogs a bit, and then we were like, okay, well, we've seen this. Let's head off again. So we started hiking back up the hill, didn't we?
Yeah. Once the dogs realized we were leaving, they started just running.
From the other side, right?
Yeah,
You said that.
from the other end of the beach. And I was like, Ash, I think they're going to follow us.
The exit that we were taking wasn't what we did before, and it was just like step after step after step, like just up, hey?
Yeah, yeah. And the reason we took that, we were like, there's no way we're going to go back the way we came from. We're just going to pay whoever...
At the other side, yeah.
I guess, I don't know, toll people.
Yeah, you shall not go.
What we realized also on this hike back up was that these people, they had workers there. They were kind of looking after this road. It wasn't still great, but it was in much, much easier and better condition than the other one.
Basically just an old school dirt road, which was way better.
Yeah, and there was actually a four-wheel drive truck going up and down as well that they'll offer you to take you up and down. But anyway, once I saw that they had actually workers looking after the road and there were like trash bins and other things, I was like, well, they're not just taking money for nothing. They're actually looking after the place, in which case I think that's fair enough. You know, they're giving you easier access. They're looking after the road. Yeah, just pay it. Just if you want to go to Freedom Beach, just pay the 100 bahts and go the easy way so you can enjoy your day. Unless you're looking for that challenge. You're looking for a bit of a hiking challenge.
Yeah.
And possibly
Death.
being bitten by spiders.
Or crabs. I saw crabs on the way down too.
You did?
Yeah, I've got videos
so
of little
funny.
crabs, Yeah, so anyway, when we were going up, these dogs started following us, and they followed us from the beach all up those stairs, all along this dirt road, which probably was about 15 minutes to the top anyway.
Yeah.
And really steep. Like, it was still, as much as it was looked after, it was still a steep incline. The whole way through, they basically were showing us the way home. Yeah,
and they were kind of protecting us. Like, honestly, it was one of the moments that I realized why they say dogs are so loyal and they're so grateful.
It was so cute. And even one of the dogs kind of walked ahead a little bit, and then he'd stop and look back, and he's like, come on, guys, kind of like, come on.
Yeah. And they
cleared the way.
And they came with us almost to the hotel, like only maybe 500 meters away from the hotel, and then they turned back.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think
that was
that's
a special
why
memory.
It actually was. Yeah, I felt like a little connection. They were like, thanks for playing with us. No one else does.
Yeah. Okay, now let's get to the section we're going to include in every one of our episodes. What was good, what was bad, and what was unexpected.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay, good. A
Has to be
challenge. I think, like, I actually didn't think I could get down there. It was really, really hard. And so I like that elated feeling of like challenging yourself and kind of, achieving something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good feeling. Once we got there, I was like, woo, we did it. We survived.
Yeah, we made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually quite challenging. I think I was huffing and puffing by the end of it, but You did really well.
I think that was the good part.
The good part for me was that we had the whole beach to ourselves.
Yeah,
I think
true.
we went to one of the most popular destinations, beaches in the world, and you see some of the photos and it's just packed with people. It looks crazy. And it was so surprising to have the whole area to ourselves, and it was just so serene. And that's because we made the choice to get up early in the morning when everybody is, trying to pull up from a big night.
Hangovers and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so that was really cool. I enjoyed that. All right, now the bad. You go.
The bad. I would probably say, the rubbish and stuff. Like, as much as I was saying before, the good was like getting down and being like, yes, finally I made it. But when I got down, immediately there was like just trash everywhere. And I'm like, I don't think that's the locals' fault. I'm almost going to say that's visitors.
Yeah.
I really don't think it's locals' fault. So yeah, that was definitely the bad. It kind of took away from that serenity or the nice beaches. We're so lucky here in Australia. Like most of our beaches are quite clean and people seem to care about it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when you see people not being respectful of places they visit and, they don't keep it clean for everyone to enjoy for a long time.
And actually, now that I'm remembering too, there was a local man raking. Do you remember that? Yeah, there was a local man raking the rubbish and stuff up. So I can almost positively say that it wasn't locals and it's visitors. So that's just the bad thing. It kind of gave me a yucky bit of a feeling. Swimming and stuff, like I just would trash literally.
It made it hard to enjoy.
Yeah. And I think on that as well is like, when you go to these places, and this is what we're all about, sharing kind of the Instagram reality of these places, people share Freedom Beach or, anywhere else, and
they just crop the good
they're
bits.
like, pretty photo and all of this beautiful, and you're like,
but not all the trash and we were actually kind of concerned walking barefoot on the sand as well. I think at one point you were like, hopefully there are no syringes or anything
just look around because there was
it
like
so
much trash. I was like, anything could be here.
And what surprised you?
For me, it was like the animals and the
dogs.
Butterflies and stuff like that along the way.
Those butterflies were
and the dogs as well. Just kind of like, I was expecting a bit of a walk and everything, but I wasn't expecting to see like the most beautiful butterflies. And I love pretty animals and stuff, but they were like huge.
Yeah.
And
they looked like
gorgeous.
they were like size of a bird.
Yeah, or even the dogs, like that kind of connection. Yeah, I think that was more the
the dogs were really surprising.
Animal side of things.
They were a big part of making that experience. Dogs
totally
made it special.
Totally. So that was unexpected for me.
Yeah. Overall, what would you rate Freedom Beach out of 10?
Probably like a 7. I think. Probably more if there was no trash, and I think I've rated it up because of the experience with the dogs. If that wasn't there, I probably would rate lower.
Yeah, I think I'm close. I'd probably rate it a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, right.
I don't think if you've seen good beaches around the world, I don't think you're going to miss too much.
Yeah.
If you skip Freedom Beach and the effort to get there.
Especially if you go the hiking way that we did.
Yeah, don't do
it's
that.
not worth it.
But if you've got enough time, then and you enjoy a bit of challenge, then put it on your list.
Yeah.
All right, so that was our no BS review of Freedom Beach, Phuket in our new series, The Good, The Bad, and The Unexpected. If you like this type of content, tune in and subscribe, and there's plenty more to come.
See you next time, guys. We're Ash and Soeb, inspiring you to book that trip.